All right, guys, it's New Year's Eve. We are looking to leave this year behind us and go out with a bang. We're going to look back on Monday real quick. We had Monday Night Football. We were all in on that game, that Bills-Patriots game. It was a very good game for the Bills, a very good game for the bets as well. We'll look at our locks real quick. Let's see. Chris was 1-0. He had the Bills to cover. Shawnee Sizzle had a rough night. Let's see. He had 3 locks for us on Monday night. Cam over 40 yards rushing. I believe he finished with 24. Gonzaga minus 40.5. They won by 30. And Nets Grizzlies under. Now, he was lucky enough to get that under early in the day, but he said he still liked the under at 226. No KD, no Kyrie. That game finished at 227. Bummer. You never want to see that. That sucks. We did hit a beautiful same game parlay on that game, and it was by the grace of God because at halftime it was not looking good. We had Bills minus 7.5, Stephon Diggs anytime touchdown, Dawson Knox over 25.5 yards receiving, and then under 47.5 points. This game was at 33 points at halftime. I thought this was dead in the water. Somehow this game ended at 47 points exactly, so we won that by a half point. That was a nice win. It's been a fun week. I haven't posted anything since Monday, but take advantage of the boost that these sites are offering you right now. DraftKings is giving you a 20% profit boost, no free ads, but DraftKings is going to give you a 20% profit boost on NBA every single day, 100% profit boost on college basketball every single day. It's a nice way to jack up the stats to finish this year out. So take advantage of that. Check it every day. They got a lot of cool stuff going on. All the sites do really. You got insurance on bets. You got bonus on long shot bets on FanDuel. So a lot of cool stuff happening right now. So take a look at it, see what you want to do. Let's get into what we got today. Now, it's New Year's Eve. It's the end of the year. When I first looked at this slate, there wasn't a ton that I loved, but I said, you know what, fuck it. It's the last day of the year. We're going out with a bang. We're going to pick all the NBA games. We're going to pick some college basketball. I'm still staying away from college football. I'm not betting any of these bowl games until we get New Year's 6, college football playoff. We get that tomorrow. But these other games, they're too unpredictable. You don't know who's playing. You don't know who really cares. It's been tough. So, excuse me. It's been a little bit tough. So we're not betting any more college football until tomorrow. So let's get into it. We got a money line parlay from Shawnee Sizzle. We got a couple same game parlays from Stevie Player Props. I got a lot of action today. Shawnee Sizzle's can't miss parlay today. He has been on fire lately. I missed out the first couple days when he started to catch fire. I've been betting everything he's been given recently because he has been lights out. He's got Kings money line, Raptors money line, Suns money line. Can't miss parlay. I love it. As soon as he sent it to me, I put that bet in. Stevie Player Props, you know this is the whale guy. He goes hard on these parlays. The odds are ridiculous, but he's a very lucky guy too. So normally I'll bet whatever he gives me to. So he's got 2 same game parlays on the Sixers game tonight. First one, I'm calling Seth Curry all the time because it's all Seth Curry. We got Magic +3, and then everything else Seth Curry. Seth Curry first basket, over 12.5 points, under 2.5 rebounds, over 2.5 assists, and over 2.5 made threes. He has really been on Seth Curry this year. I'm kind of feeling Seth Curry too. I like him. He's a nice player. And he's got another Sixers same game parlay tonight. Vucevic over 7.5 boards, Embiid over 7.5 boards, Seth Curry over 1.5 boards, Markelle Fultz over 3.5 assists, and Danny Green over 4.5 points. Now, those are all alternate over-unders. So that's going to be at the bottom of the list. Those aren't the standard over-unders that they're putting out there for everybody. So those are all alternate over-unders. We're also going to add on Fultz over 15.5 points, Simmons over 15.5 points, and Vucevic over 21.5 points. All in all, I like it. I think it's, I've been burned on Danny Green. I still can't get off him. I don't know why. I love him. I like this. The only thing that scares me is maybe the Fultz over points, but I think he might get it. Other than that, I love it. All right, so let's get into my same game parlay for tonight. I'll give you my same game parlay and then all my straight up picks in the NBA and college basketball, and then we'll go over locks. So tonight, same game parlay on the Sixers game. My head is telling me Sixers do not perform well in Orlando. Don't take the Sixers, but my heart is telling me this is a different team. We got a different coach, different game plan. We can finally get over the hump in Orlando. We're going to take care of business. We're going to start this one out. Sixers minus 3.5. Sixers win margin 1 to 10 points. I think it will be somewhat of a close game, but I'm thinking 5 to 8 point win here. Alternate over 209.5. The Sixers play defense. I don't see a ton of points here. I could be wrong, but I think they get over 209.5. Seth Curry over 12.5 points and 2.5 made threes. Like I said, I'm kind of on the Seth Curry bandwagon too. He's a shooter. He can score. I think he gets more than 2.5 threes tonight. Vucevic over 21.5 points. He always puts up a lot of points against us. I think he gets his points tonight. And Simmons over 7.5 assists. Not sure about the points. He's not a big time scorer, but he does dish the ball. I think he can get those 8 assists tonight. All right, so now for the straight up picks. NBA, like I said, I'm picking all the games. Now this might get up late for the Cavs-Pacers game, but I'm going to give you that anyway. But I'm picking all the games in the NBA, and there's a couple games I like in the NCAA. All right, Cavs-Pacers under 220.5. Like I said, I think this might be getting up a little bit after that game. Whatever, don't worry about that game. It sucks. You don't need it. Bulls-Wizards under 237. That's a big number for these two teams, I feel. I know Westbrook can put up points, but still, I don't see this being that high-scoring game. Sixers minus 3.5. Like I said, my heart is telling me to take this. Kings, I love tonight. Plus 5.5 and over 231.5. They're playing the Rockets. The Rockets don't play any defense. Most of their games are super high. The Kings have looked very good this year. So I like Kings plus 5.5, over 231.5. Knicks plus 9. Knicks have been competitive this year. Raptors, I don't know what's going on with them, but they're not winning games. I think they probably win tonight, but I think the Knicks can keep it close. Pelicans, minus 5.5 against Oklahoma City. I'm just like every other loser out there. I am in love with Zion. Dude is a freak. I love betting the Pelicans. I love betting Zion props. I love this kid. I think they handle business against Oklahoma City. I don't know. Oklahoma City doesn't impress me. Pelicans haven't been great this year, but I think they can handle business. Suns plus 4. I love the Suns. I love Devin Booker. I wish that the Sixers could have got him, but plus 4 at the Jazz. Excuse me. The Suns are a good young team. I think that they can take care of the Jazz tonight. We'll see. Jazz have got a good team too. This could be a very good game, but I'm feeling the Suns tonight. They have looked pretty good this year. All right, NCAA, I'm a Big Ten guy. There's not a ton of games on the slate today that I like, but there are a couple Big Ten games, and I do like both of them. Minnesota, Wisconsin. Minnesota has been surprisingly good this year. Wisconsin, maybe not surprisingly good, but very good. Maybe what we expected, but they've had some pretty good wins in the conference. Minnesota, Wisconsin, I like over 140. And I like Minnesota at plus 8.5. I think they have an outside chance to win this game. Wisconsin is very good, but I don't think that they're going to lose by 9 points or more. I like Minnesota tonight. Michigan, Maryland, over 140.5. I don't know who's going to win this game. Both of these teams, the Big Ten it's been very cannibalistic. Everybody's beating everybody. It's hard to really key in on winners because as soon as somebody looks good, Iowa looked phenomenal, and then they lost to Minnesota, who wasn't even ranked at the time. So it's really tough figuring this out so far, but I like the points. Both these teams can score. I think they do tonight. All right, so now for the locks. Chrissy Moneyline locks, currently at 3-1. Looks like we really aren't going to have a chance to pass him this season because the records reset tomorrow. Today's the last day of the year. 3-1. He's given us Sixers minus 3.5, trying to close it out at 4-1. Stevie Player Props giving us Sixers money line. He loves the Sixers to win tonight. I hope he's right. I would love a cover, but I'll take a win. Sixers money line. He is sitting at 3-4, 1 game ahead of me, but we are both not looking great. Shawnee Sizzle, Kings money line, Suns money line. After a rough night Monday, Sean is at 5-5. He's the king of giving locks. He's always giving multiple locks. Kings money line, Suns money line, and then me. I'm sitting at 2-5 since we started doing the group picks. Not great. I'm trying to turn it around. I'm giving 3 tonight, trying to get to 500 to finish this year out. Kings plus 5.5. Kings, Rockets over 231.5, and Minnesota plus 8.5. I told you, I love the Kings tonight. I love Minnesota tonight. I am at 16 and 17 on my locks for the year since we started making these videos. We were on a hell of a run, and then we went into a big slump. We're bringing it back, going to try to close out positively tonight. And tomorrow, like I said, we started 0-0. So, for our shot and shotgun, we are going to do Kings, Minnesota. We love the Kings. We love Minnesota tonight. We are going, of course, Wild Turkey 101. The shortage of wild turkey in Pennsylvania is disappointing to say the least. That's why I got this little guy. That's all I got left from Christmas. Gotta hope I get a restock here sometime soon. We'll see. I've been trying to switch up the beers a little bit. We did a lot of American style light lagers, IPAs, lighter style beers. We did a stout. We did a couple other mixed ones. But today we're gonna go Trogs, Troganator, Doppelbock. We'll see. I have never shotgunned a Doppelbock before, so we will see how this works out. But no matter what, I feel confident that we're making money tonight. It's New Year's Eve. It is definitely a different kind of New Year's, but we still got some great sports on. We still got a chance to make some nice money tonight. And then tomorrow, it's New Year's, baby. We got the college football playoff. We got New Year's 6 bowl games. I will be back to give you my picks for that. I cannot wait. Game start at 12. Video will be up early. But for right now, we love the Kings. We love Minnesota. Let's fucking go. Not too bad. It's actually very good. And it's a Trogs can, but it still pops. Didn't have the same trouble that we did the last time. All right, guys. I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. I will see you tomorrow. Love you.